Yo, all right, let's kick us off. This is day 8. This is day 8, man, of coding rust so I don't atrophy my brain because I've been using AI too much. What am I drinking? I'm drinking this monster, the white guy. Let's unleash the beast. Okay, and for the views, I'm rocking the Omarchi. Omarchi? I'm rocking the T. Shout out DHH. If you see this, send him a message. I love Omarki. I've been using it since day one, and I just got the Quattro, which maybe I'll do a video on just alone. The Quattro. But all right, anyway, let's get going. Let's make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. All right, and you are, I think. Yeah, you are. All right, what are we getting into today? We are on day. Oof, let's get that check mark. All right, this is loops. Let's check out the loops. All right, here we are. The challenge is write a program that prints Hello Cody and the I from 3 to 27. It will look like this. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, but first we gotta don the shades. What are we? We crazy. Let's don them shades. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Let's give us some run here. Write code here. All right. Let's get down to it. Quit messing around. All right. Yeah. Oh, there's this show theory button. Let's. The for loop allows you to repeat the code multiple times. All right. Yeah. Here's an example loop from 0 to 4. Look at that. That's actually exactly what we're gonna do. So, bro, I'm just gonna copy this guy. This is ridiculous. All right, and all right, that's exactly what it wants. But we're gonna kill this extra guy. Are we? No, we're not. Bro. What's wrong here? All right. Okay, so but we gotta hit up. All right, this is that. That's what we're doing. You know what I mean? Like that's the answer, but we gotta dress it up. So first, we know that we wanted to print this Hello Cody thing. So we will do that. We'll do that, and it looks like according to them, there's like a space. We got to get rid of this one because we want that empty variable there. Blah. And we're gonna kill this, throw that in there because we need that. And we're probably gonna change this up. So it's like 0 to 5, but we're looking for 3 to 27. So first off is this is the range. We're setting the range. And 27. Boom. We're making it 27 minus 3 plus 1 equals 25 times in the total. Okay, so I get that. So we're going to hit it up there. So that includes that 3 and 27 will be printed. All right, well, let's clean this up. Just because we're good humans and we love clean code. I think that'll do it. So let's go. Let's kick off. Boom! Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. All right, we're all set there. All right, let's see. That one was 4 over series, whatever the hell that means. All right, that's not what we want. But let's go with a while loop. Let's click a while loop. We're not going to look at this show theory because it just like basically gave us the answer. And the brain is an association machine. So if you see a challenge, then you see the code syntax that's the answer, then you're kind of cooked because that's the answer. Now you've just biased yourself, or you just found the answer faster, which is not what we want because that's what AI does. I just see the code and I just associate and I read and just go past it, which I'm not trying to do anymore. Or what I'm trying to do is keep this part of my brain active. Okay, but anyway, back to the rambling here. Back to the challenge. Write a program that gets one input, a double number, using a while loop to divide by 2 as long as the number is bigger or equal to 3.5. All right, so we know that we got the crate, we got this first part of the code, which is, kind of our standard stuff. Let mute number, input, trim, parse, unwrap. Yeah, we know that. That's, so now we're in the status where we have got to hit because it's a while loop, we're going to use this thing for the while. I'm not sure if an operator, so I'm not going to say that, even though I just did. 3.5. Grid. And, okay, so divided input by 2 as long as the number is bigger than or equal to. All right, so we got the bigger than or equal to 3.5. And then now we're going to expect, we're going to expect a number that's got to be divided by 2. But folks, I'm going to go to 2.0 there. All right, that should be that. Now, the question is, we got that. So now we're going to need a little print statement, which should be the print the line. Why is it still wrong? Why does this feel wrong to me? But no, that's right. Yeah. I think that's it. So 3.5 divided by 2. And we got the input down below, which is 5.4. And that should be it. Let's kick it off. This will be our second coding exercise of the day. Yeah, that was it. Okay, cool. That one actually almost tripped me out. Anyway, let's get a little drink. All right, let's make sure you're seeing what I'm seeing. And we're right at that mark. Okay, boom, boom. We'll just break. The Princeton numbers from 1 to 20. All right, we got that. Your task is to add if and break statements. Huh? Oh. Okay, that does it for today. I will see everybody next time around for the day 9. So I'll see you tomorrow. Marky. Peace. See you guys later. Bye-bye.